Zion Sellers had a chance to check the wind direction on that one. They got to close the gaps, Marquette.
Golden Eagles had a trip against Villanova as James gets them started hanging.
Talk about fearless. I mean, you get downstairs. Zuby Ejiofor will send that thing back.
Ejiofor with two hands.
That a little misdirection. When you're stretched out that far, you have to know that along that baseline or in that paint, it's going to be exposed.
Mitchell can't hit. Ejiofor corrals and sticks it back.
You're depleted a little bit. You got to have communication. There's got to be more talk. There's got to be more pointing. Just letting guys understand where you are, especially on the road in this building.
And James was out of bounds, so you get a third Marquette turnover and not even the game's first 2 minutes.
Now you think about it too, that the guards for St. John's are big as well in terms of height. They have some size to them. Jackson, Sellers, I mean, they're big.
Sellers again.
Go out there, get your butt kicked a little bit. That's how you become better.
Long Island Lutheran zone. Spend time with the PSA Cardinal. Think about this guy at the line right now. Stat sheet stuffing his way to really special ranks, because Donnie, when you're talking about guys leading their team in scoring, rebounding, assists, blocks, and steals, nobody else at the high major level is doing it except Zuby Ejiofor. The only guys doing it in points, rebounds, and assists, Texas's Dalen Swain, he could play. And you've heard of Cameron Boozer.
Yeah, a couple times.
East tournament crown, making history, and now they feel like, as much as they took some early losses, Donnie, they're cashing in on what was a hard schedule. Nice move by James. That doesn't go.
Yeah, well, Clark's going to learn. He's a young player. He's going to learn when you have that ball from 0 feet, you got to finish strong. No layups in there for a guy his size.
3 short. Shaka Smart said, can we box him out? They don't here. He emphasized that to his team, Donnie.
And it's just find a body. Whoever's closest to you. It doesn't have to be your guy, John.
10 on the shot clock. Salmon. Off to Ian Jackson, the North Carolina transfer into Ejiofor with 3. Ejiofor on the move. Can't hit, got it back. Ejiofor, no.
It's because you know St. John's, especially Zuby Ejiofor, is not going to.
Ejiofor ranks first in the Big East, 10th in the country. Coming in this game with 130 free throw attempts. I know this won't surprise you, partners, because St. John's is 15th in the country in free throws made per game with almost 20.
Yeah. They're just so aggressive and have really done a nice job of I thought, against Creighton, they played with
torch from Cam Jones, who's now doing it in the NBA with the Pacers. Michael Phillips II is 5
in front of their own bench. It's incredible.
I stepped out of bounds quite a bit in my playing career to go to the bench. That one hit every part of the rim, and then
Tino and his system and what they ask for.
He has 16 or more in 3 of his last 5. Hamilton. Caden Hamilton.
When you're the youngest of 9, earn everything you have.
They want him to be more hungry.
Yeah.
They're asking him. Get after it. Ejiofor. Okay.
Gotta keep playing, though.
Owens kept it. Stevens can't ring the bell. Hopkins has it.
They're lucky.
Hopkins to Ejiofor. Nice delivery from Bryce.
Reverberate when it happened.
Came to see that 10-point game here in Manhattan. St. John's 4-1 in the Big East for a 3rd consecutive year. Ejiofor,
good
he was way out of control,
but still a lot of growth. Parham's ability.
Shot clock at 5. Ejiofor with 3. Ejiofor with 2. Tough shot.
Good D again. Wait.
Zuby Ejiofor, preseason player of the year in the Big East. Rick Pitino says that his work ethic is among the best that he has coached. First Johnny to be named preseason player of the year in the league since Shamari Pons in 2018-19. You'd have to go back to Malik Sealy.
Wow.
For somebody that got that recognition. That was early 90s.
I mean, that's pretty high praise. I would say maybe not a comparison, but definitely in the same sentence. You'd mentioned Zuby Ejiofor's name.
But describe Ejiofor's motor when you're watching him.
Yeah, he's turned into a player that's very efficient with the way he plays, with his strength and his ability to move into open spots. His spatial awareness is really out of this world now.
Wow, hanging in the air and hitting Demers. But here's the thing, that horse is progressing nicely to potentially run in the Kentucky Derby. Ross way off. And a foul, that'll
self. It's all for the team. Just such a luxury to have a guy like that, especially late game when you got to seal it. Take a look at him right here. He's just forcing the issue, getting fouled, and immediately trying to get stuff fixed out. What are you doing? He's asking Dylan Darling, wait, what are you doing? No, you're not supposed to be there. I love that part of him. We know what he does physically.
Has been much quieter in this second half. In fact, neither James or Ross has scored in this second half. Ejiofor, spin move, the pass to Hopkins!
On his ability to draw and find guys, and so unselfish, John. 6 assists against Marquette on the weekend. His move, it's too late. We've seen it already multiple times.
Look at the ball pressure.
Gotta help. Someone's got to move.
You're near half court right now. That's a foul on Hopkins. You may look at the score and think, all right, 17-point game. St. John's has it well in hand. But, Donnie, this is the next step for this St. John's team. Can they put people away? And they did that last week. Yeah. You saw it twice.
Yeah, they really did. They understood, you know what, continue to pick up the pressure. And that's why we've seen that full court press on those made buckets.
Phillips, straight up defense by Ejiofor.
How about that? Again, another opportunity that he could have, a situation he could have been in foul trouble, and he took the opportunity to go up, challenge, straight up in the air.
That's 2 occurrences now that you've brought up there. Sellers, yes. Osiah Sellers has matched his St. John's high on the season with 22. James blocked. Sellers with 17. Give him 1,000 points on his Marquette career.
Just a nice run play here in a little bit of a zone, almost a 3-2 zone.
Santa no, Ejiofor's there. Zuby's got 8.
He's about the same height as Shaka Smart. We got to find out how tall Shaka Smart is.
Santa taking some contact. Ejiofor's a beast. Give him 20.
Not just in the Big East. We know has the respect, but I think nationally as well. Kevin Willard deserves to be in those same conversations.
Santa drills it.
It really is. There are teams up there no one considered would be up there. When you talk about the preseason rankings, besides a UConn.
James
on the try to switch hands.
You would know it well. First time in 4 years, though, for the Pirates. Gene Holloway doing a heck of a job. Look at Ejiofor.